Hey guys, it's Jason the X for SCNS Live, powered by Cinelinks.com, and sorry, I was drinking. Anyway, and this is the figure review of Transformers masterpiece Wheeljack, and I am so happy to finally get this guy. I was going to review him earlier, but little plug before I start up. I've been doing business with Tfsource for quite some time. I pre-ordered this guy a long time ago, and when it came time to ship him, and I got Masterpiece Lambor, G2 Lambor. A figure I was not looking to get, but I contacted Tfsource. They sent out a Wheeljack right away, and they wanted me to send back the G2 Wheeljack, the G2 Sideswipe. But you know what? I liked him so much, I said, hey, let me go ahead and just pay you guys for it. But they sent this guy out before, and really good people over there, really easy to do business with. They're not sponsoring me at all. I'm just telling you, I've been doing business with them for a while. They recognize me from a lot of the business I've done with them. And I got to say, they were really good to me. So if you're going to buy some TFs, go ahead and get them from Tfsource.com. That's pretty much it. Good people. But anyway, this is Wheeljack, and he is so classic looking. Oh man, this guy is awesome. So happy to finally get this guy. Wheeljack was one of my favorites, I guess because he was one of the first Transformers we saw. And we'll be getting Bumblebee next month. But let's go ahead and take a look at the box it comes in. Very nice, minimalist box. I like these little masterpiece boxes. You get a shot of Wheeljack on the front, and our MP20 Cybertronian Mechanical Engineer. There's a look on the side of the Lancius Stratos Turbo. Of course, on the top, you got the logo here. You got Wheeljack in his robot mode on the back. Stuff on the bottom. You've got a shot of Wheeljack. You can put him inside of Optimus. Some other product shots, Optimus with him. And I do have Masterpiece Optimus ready to compare him. But anyway, let's get that out of the way. And let's get right to the Mad Doctor himself. And man, look at the colors on this guy. I really dig it. I did have a G1 Wheeljack at one point. I don't have it anymore. It just got lost in the Great Purge, but maybe one day I will get a G1 Wheeljack just to have him. But just look at all the colors on this guy. They really pop. You got his gun mounted down here, and not a lot of kibble underneath. This reminds me of almost alternators, how you would not be able to see any kibble underneath. Nice red rims. Just sharp Autobot symbol there. I really dig this guy. He is so awesome. These little mirrors here, they actually come on a sprue, and you actually get a spare set. But you just cut those off and put them down in there, because they are like kind of in danger of breaking the way they are. I mean, just because they're set out like this. But you get a spare set, and I guess that's your second shot. Don't ruin it. So anyway, I find that this part over here is a little hard to tab in. You just got to make sure that everything is connected inside before you tab it in. But it does. When I first got it, I had a hard time tabbing this in until I transformed him and put him back. But yeah, and he does roll very well. Although I will say that there is not a lot of clearance with these two pieces underneath here. Like if you look, you'll see they've kind of rubbed a little bit. I don't know if you can because it's a very white figure, and I got bright lights here. So yeah, it does. If you kind of make sure that it's just down. See, like my front wheel isn't rolling here, but he doesn't get a lot of clearance on the ground, which, I mean, it happens. But I was expecting a little bit better clearance. This side's rolling pretty well. For a comparison shot, real quick, here he is with G1's, Masterpiece Lambor, which his wheel wasn't popped in. So, yeah, great size. He looks good with Prowl. I got Prowl transformed over here to compare him, because I don't like doing breaks in videos and having to go back and edit it. But yeah, just an awesome figure. And he does come with his missile launcher. And like Sideswipe, he does have a little spring-loaded little cavity here that you can take the missile launcher and put it right there. And it does tilt up and down. As long as I got this off, we'll go ahead and take a look at the missile launcher. It's a nice silver missile. It looks just like the G1 counterpart. You take this out and, more like the cartoon counterpart. It's just got two slots on the side, two grooves with two tabs in there. You just want to take it and pop it in there. And it just kind of comes out the back here. Yeah, and he comes with a small handgun. Not too shabby there. It's not much, but I don't think Wheeljack was known for carrying any kind of signature weapon except for his cannon here. Now I did see somebody was making a third-party add-on with the black missile launchers to be more like the toy. But, you know, I like it from the cartoon. That's what I'm looking for. So, yeah. And really good transformation on this guy. So, let's go ahead and get right to it. See, this side is popping out again. I don't know what needs to be connected down here. Because if you look down here, here's where his fins are. They go behind his back. And they're actually pegged in by this part right here. So, everything's locked together well back here. It's just this side pops up. I don't know if you have that problem. But you might want to check and make sure. I just got to kind of force it down a little bit. I'm worried how that's gonna last, but it should be okay. So anyway, to start the transformation, you just want to take him and separate him here. And you can take his legs, which are here, and kind of bring them down from the windshield here. Now you can take the legs and go ahead and extend them down. They just slide right here inside the leg. Take these feet and just kind of pull them out, and you'll see they're on a double hinge here. Actually, more like a triple hinge. There's a hinge here, there's one in the middle, and there's one right there. And you just want to bring this up to there. Do the same with the other side. Fully extend it and bring it up. Next, take this part that was on the side and rotate it down. He's got a little bit of detail down there. Looks like rocket boosters. And that gives his feet a lot of stability. But we're not done with the stability, because you want to take this part, and you got a double hinge here. You want to bring that down and then rotate this inside. And there's a peg here. See, because this moved down, and there's a peg there. So take that peg, and there's a hole in the back of the leg, and just go ahead and push that in. And you've got a pretty stable foot there. So like I said, bring this down. And these actually tab into the sides here. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt when you're going back to vehicle mode, but just be mindful of it. Peg that in, and you're pretty much done with the legs. Now he folds here at his waist and at the hips. You want to take the hips, bring them down, and take this whole piece and rotate it down. There's a little tab underneath the windshield that's going to go into this hole right here. Just bring that forward and tab that together. And he locks in very nice. I just gotta say, he locks in very nice. A lot of tabs that just make him seem whole, except for this part right here, like I said. So anyway, you got him standing here. You want to take the back of the car and just kind of move your camera up. Take the back of the car and bring this up, and it's got a double hinge there as well. And you can take these and just kind of separate them like this. So once you get those out of the way, you can take this part of the back, which is plugged into his fins, and bring that down so it's kind of sitting at a 180. Take this and start rotating it down. And granted, he's got like pegs here, but it doesn't really correspond with anything inside of here. So I usually just bring mine up and just kind of rest it right there. But yeah, so take this part here, put the camera down, right here the Autobot symbol, and open it up. And then take his head and it helps you just kind of push it from the back a little bit. Bring it up, it tabs in. Take this and close up his chest. Now you want to take this back panel here, bring the arms in like so, and what's going to happen is these flaps here will actually fold up a little bit so that you can have the clearance to spin them up into their upright position. Bring this down and then fold these in all the way, and then you just want to bring them into the body that way. It helps if you pull these out first, just rotate his arms out. And then you can just kind of fold it in. Why is it being so fiddly now? Did I not get that tab in all the way? Yeah, it looks like the tab is actually blocking things a little bit. There we go. And then take the arms and just kind of bring them in. And it's got two tabs right here that have slots, but they don't exactly line up quite as well as I thought they would. But it does, it just kind of cinches it together a little bit. Not much though. Anyway, now you got the arms to the front. You want to take these fists and rotate them down along with this piece. So when you bring that down, you see that piece goes there. Take the spoiler and rotate it onto the back of his elbow, and then spin the fist and do the same with the other side. Just bring this down, rotate the spoiler, and twist around. And there you have, and you just take this backpack and, like I said, that tab goes into there. It just kind of pushes up against the back. And there you have Wheeljack in his robot mode. And look at him! Look at him! He's great! I love this guy! I love Masterpiece figures. And you just take his missile launcher and plug him to the shoulder. He's got two slots on each side, so when that third-party kit comes along, you can go ahead and give your Wheeljack black missile launchers like the toy. But yeah, look at that head sculpt. Now, also, and you can do this, I'm not doing it to mine, but if you can unscrew this screw from the back, there is a face underneath here. I'm pretty sure you've seen it. It's a kind of a Mr. T looking face, kind of more animated than anything. But if you want to see that, go ahead and check it out. I'm not doing that. I'm just not going to do it. I know it's comprehensive. Maybe I'll do it and put it on Instagram. How about that? So follow me on Instagram at JasonTheX, and I'll put it up there at some point. I gotta get a little teeny tiny screwdriver. But yeah, check him out. I love the way the legs look. Really, really so close to the G1 model from the show. And this is a solid figure. It just seems like it's so well tabbed and put together. I cannot express how much I love Masterpiece figures. And this guy knocks it out of the park. I can't wait to get Bumblebee next month. Articulation-wise, he does have quite a bit of ankle jointage here with all those ankles there. And he will do a slight lean inside here because of the, well, that's actually not transformation. That's articulation. Single jointed knees, a 90 degree there. The hips will rotate, and then he's got a joint that'll go side to side. It only goes about that far. He does have waist articulation. The joints, they will rotate here and go out. Got a 90 degree bend at the elbow, and his fists do twist, well, his wrists twist, and the hands will open up. Now, I didn't know that there was another version you could get with the toolbox, and I kind of wish I had gotten it, but hey, it's just an accessory. Just an accessory. And the head will just rotate. And it will tilt back as well. Nice little detail there on the neck, too. So yeah, you can rotate the head, you can tilt the head back and rotate it 360 degrees. Even though that, yeah, you can get in 360 degrees. I kind of wish they had done something with these things on the side. Maybe make them clear, because, you know, they will glow when Wheeljack talk. And he does have his blaster here, which you can fit in his hand. It's just got a little tab on each side so it can go into the hand. There's a slot on the inside. You just want to make sure it's all the way back. And he does hold it very well, unlike some other figures we've had in the past. Speaking of other figures, let's just, since I didn't want to transform Lambor, let's go ahead and bring in that G2 Sideswipe that I got. And I don't know if I'm going to review this guy just yet, because I did review Lambor. Maybe I'll review him because I'm going to get that Dr. Wu set that gives him a lot more weaponry. So anyway, also here he is with Prowl. So yeah, good height. Wheeljack's a little bit taller. I like how there are slight variations in the height. And here he is with the big bot himself, Optimus Prime, and I like the size. Great job, Masterpiece figure. And there goes Prime. Anyway, this guy is great. If you can get this guy, go ahead and get him. If you can get him with the extra toolkit, hey, go ahead. But standalone figure, this guy is nice. Also, like I said, big thanks to Tfsource for taking care of me and being very good to me. I appreciate it. So anyway, guys, that is my review of Masterpiece Wheeljack MP20. I'm Jason the X for SCNS Live. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, check out our show. Follow me on Twitter at Jason the X and on Instagram at Jason the X. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later.